This is in response to all your black worlds talking about Lil Wayne releases a song that disrespects the family of Emmett Till. Personally, I think even by wasting time talking about Lil Wayne, we give him more credibility and you give him more marketing appeal. I mean, most of the people that listen to that song probably don't even know who Emmett Till is. And, you know, if some of them researched it, they probably wouldn't even think anything about it. You know, like Lil Wayne's gonna have his fans. Most of his fan base is white. You know what I mean? And probably most of people that don't like him are black. So any chance he gets, he's probably gonna take any type of shot he wants. And I mean, he's his own man. And the more you try to stop him from saying whatever the fuck he wants to say, the more bigger he's gonna get. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you can do whatever you want. I understand the whole argument, but I think you're just making Wayne bigger than he is. Anybody that's conscious or a fan of real hip hop doesn't listen to Lil Wayne. Nobody takes Lil Wayne serious. Lil Wayne's not in any person that loves hip hop. Any person that really loves hip hop, Lil Wayne is not in their playlist. You know what I'm saying? Nobody doesn't take him serious. You know, he's like, people call this like the worst age in hip hop right now, and he's the poster boy. He's what everybody thinks about when they think hip hop right now. And anybody that's into real hip hop, Lil Wayne's a clown. You know, so I mean, and his fans, people that listen to him, you know, I mean, you're not gonna change their opinions either. If they like Lil Wayne, they're gonna keep liking Lil Wayne no matter what he says. You know, because for whatever way he makes them feel is the way he's gonna make them feel. I mean, but if you feel differently about how he handles his business or does his music, then just come out with something that explains who Emmett Till is. You know what I'm saying? And just explain his story. This is a chance for you to come out and explain his story, and then let the people decide, you know, if Lil Wayne was disrespectful or whatever. But coming out and saying, oh, boycott Lil Wayne, like, you're just making a man bigger. You know what I'm saying? And this is part of the problem with the black community. We waste time talking about foolishness. Lil Wayne is an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Friggin' Dave Chappelle's an entertainer. Dave Chappelle's done some reckless shit too, you know, but just because he was entertaining, like you're trying to be funny about it, it was some of the stuff he did, it was still disrespectful, but a lot of people love him. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, wasting time talking about an entertainer and what the fuck they're doing, who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? Who cares? Anybody that has any sense isn't going to listen to Lil Wayne. Like, I couldn't listen to a Lil Wayne album, but maybe these little kids coming up might be able to listen to him. But I'm sure as most of those kids mature and they actually start listening to what Lil Wayne is saying, they'll say, this guy's an idiot. Because anybody that, you know, that's into real hip hop or that has a brain, you know, will listen to Lil Wayne to say, yo, this guy's a clown. You know, and by you guys saying, oh, let's boycott, you're giving the man credibility. You know, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't push back against something. If you don't like somebody, just ignore him. He's nothing. Who is he? Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Move on. You know, don't even mention him. You know, like, I understand what you guys are doing. You're trying to raise attention, but boycotting and telling him what he can and can't do as an artist, I don't think that's the way to deal with him. You know, don't talk about him. Don't waste your time on him. Just let him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's a lot of rappers, whether they agree with Lil Wayne or not, that would love to get on a track with him, regardless of what the fuck he says. You know? So, I mean, if the way to deal with that problem, if he says something like that, then come back and make sure you push the story of Emmett Till. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you push that or get World Star or some major market to push the story of Emmett Till so people can remember what he is. And then don't even mention Lil Wayne, so that when it comes back to him now and then people understand what Lil Wayne said in one of his songs, and they can come back and come to their own conclusion. But at the end of the day, most people that made their conclusion about Lil Wayne are going to stick to that. You know, you're not going to change people. You know what I'm saying? As black people, what we need to do is focus on our economic situation. We need to focus on the ghettos and the real reason why our youth are killing each other. And the reason they're killing each other because they don't see no fucking hope. You know, because we're sitting here wasting time talking about Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody give a fuck about this nigga. Most people that are trying to be artists just would love to put on a song with him so that he can make them more famous. They don't give a fuck about him as a person. You know what I'm saying? So, like, wasting time talking about this, about him, is useless. What we should be talking about is more solutions to the problems. Like, personally, the problems I think we have in our black community is that we don't do enough business with each other. And I don't mean business like selling drugs. I mean legitimate business. You know what I'm saying? So, and most of the kids that are even doing stuff or selling drugs or whatever, most of them have an entrepreneur spirit, you know, but there's nothing out there for them, and they can't see anything else. You know, we should be focusing on how to elevate these kids' minds instead of wasting our time talking about entertainers. You know, let them entertain. You know, that's all he does. Who gives a fuck? Ain't nobody taking him seriously. You know what I'm saying? So that's my input, man.